ជំរាបសួរបាទសូមស្វាគមន៍មកកាន់វីដេអូរបស់ខ្ញុំបាទថ្ងៃនេះជាថ្ងៃអាទិត្យទី14ខែឧសភាឆ្នាំ2023ថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំបាទមានកិត្តិយសសូមធ្វើការចែករំលែកអំពីយុទ្ធសាស្ត្រក្នុងការធ្វើ business នៅក្នុងវិស័យសន្តាគារដោយសារនៅក្នុងវិស័យសន្តាគារគេច្រើនគេយកភាសាអង់គ្លេសជាគោលដូច្នេះថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំបាទសូមធ្វើការចែករំលែកជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសដូចតទៅGood afternoon, everyone. Today is Sunday, 14 May 2023. Today, I would like to share about business strategy. Mainly, I will focus on hotel industry. I will make it as short and precise as possible. Okay, when we talk about business strategy, of course, there is a different industry. We can talk about factory, we can talk about vehicle selling, we can talk about airline, and we can talk about supermarket, and so on. Each industry has a little different strategy to maximize the revenue. An important thing for us to focus is on hotel today. Anyway, hotel industry has a very slightly different in terms of sales strategy because our hotel product is intangible and has limited time of lifespan. It is a perishable product. If we do not sell out today, we cannot sell it tomorrow. It will be passed on the day and the night. It's different from selling a car. If we sell out a car today, or we can sell some car today, and tomorrow we can produce another car. So it's different from the hotel. Hotel room, if you have like say 100 rooms today, if we don't sell one of them, so today we will have nothing. It will pass to another day. So another day is a new day for hotel business. This is so important for hotel. Okay, let's go further. There are 8 rules to make the effective hotel business strategy as following. First one, why need to have a business strategy? Second one, make your own story when you make a business strategy. It is important to have the story behind each of our strategy. Start from big picture to small picture. So we will talk about room and F&B as these two departments is the main department who will drive more revenue in the hotel. Number 4, take action from big to small too. Number 5, need to focus on one action at a time. So we will not focus on many items at a time. Number 6, after that, need to speed up, and it's very important for every strategy. Number 7, each strategy need to have smart action plan. So we will learn about smart action plan. The last one is number 8. The last step is sharing and discussing or brainstorming. Please always remember the 8 key points whenever you are doing a business strategy for the hotel. Okay, so let's go for number 1. So why need the business strategy? We need to start with why we need to do business strategy. And our strategy is not work without result at the end of the day. It is very important. It is not about how much time we use for the strategy and how much time we work for the day that we have done. It is all about how much result we're going to make. For example, for front office department, we need to know how many rooms we have checked in without any delay and no complaint, and how many departure rooms we handle without mistake in cashiering. For F&B, what is the month-end food cost and how much revenue we have generated? What is our GOP? That's the way to evaluate our work, not how many hours we are working. It's nothing to do with the result. From the old generation, always thinking that the long hour we work, the better we need. So we need to forget about this concept. This is one of the reasons make our productivity very low. Work hard is not strategy. Normally, we always hear whenever we do business strategy that we need additional manning in sales, we will add new manning in the office, in overseas office and so on, or in another city and so on, to increase sales per week. We will develop new account, we have weekly or monthly promotion days, we have daily special. Whenever we talk about strategy, we always hear this because we never think about why. Why we do business strategy? The only reason is to increase revenue, and the formula to make revenue, it is very simple. It is revenue equal price times number of sales. We need to forecast our sales and always remember this formula. Why? Because if you do not remember, it means you go into the forest to fishing where there is no lake over there. You need to remember, if we want to increase the revenue, in your action plan, you need to improve on price or increase number of sales. If your business strategy do not have to increase price and number of sales, you will be wasting your time and energy, which means you are not working. Okay, let's talk about the price first. So, how to increase price? Only two ways. The first way, we need to increase selling price, and another way, we can shift market mix, but we need to keep the same volume of the business. Like, instead of having more on laser group, but replace some with FIT business, we can improve our ADR. We can have the same number of cover, but instead of having a 500 lunch guests, if we have 500 wedding guests, we can make more money. That is shifting market mix. So, we need to remember our strategy should be trying to increase the selling price without reducing the volume of the business, or we need to find the best way how to shift the business mix or business segmentation that have higher ADR or average check. Then we can think about the action in detail how to do that. So only these two ways to implement if you want to increase price or ADR. Only these two, to increase selling price or shift the market mix. To increase number of sellers, we have several ways. First one is increase market size. How do we do that? We need to develop a new market by finding the niche market. Number two, we need to decrease competitor. To decrease competition, if we need to take the opportunity to maximize our business while our competitor on renovation, or we need to develop our USP, the unique selling point. We need to find the best reason to attract the guests to come and to our hotel, either for staying or having some meal like breakfast, lunch, or dinner in our restaurant. Number 3, to increase market share. How to increase market share? First of all, we need to increase number of leads to have a better chance to have higher market share. That our sales team need to find the way to increase number of leads. Another point to increase market share, we need to increase conversion rate by making a strong relationship or any connection with our partner or key account to become more personal, and that we will have a better chance to confirm the business. And also, we have to work on our unique selling point so it look more attractive. There should be the reason why they have to choose our hotel. So, to recap, in order to increase number of sales, we have only 3 things to do: either increase market size, or decrease competition, or to increase market share. So when we are making business strategy, we need to focus on those points. Beside that, it doesn't work. Example, whenever we want to do any promotion in F&B like Lady Day or Tuesday special, we need to ask ourselves whether we going to increase market size or decrease competition or to increase market share. If none of this matching, we need to forget it and find another promotion. Nevertheless, story is everything, and here is how we create our storytelling. First of all, we need to collect the data, and then we need to analyze the data. From that, we can make the story. This is the standard process. Most of the time, we find the difficulty to come up with action plan, or so challenging to compile our strategy. Why? Because we did not follow the process. Normally, we go straight to take action or to make action plan without having data, and we did not analyze the data, as we cannot doing something without any reference. Creation is impossible without source. In order to have some idea, we need some data. Without data, we cannot analyze, and without analysis, we cannot make action plan. Another reason storytelling is important, because when we are creating the story, we need to ask ourselves whether our story is making sense or not. If not, it will not work. For example, we come up with promotion at the restaurant. Tuesday, buy one, get one free. As most of the time, every Tuesday, our restaurant is empty. So we need to ask ourselves whether the story is making sense. Guests will come to enjoy our special promotion or not on Tuesday. If you think it is not make sense, you should not do that. We need to use our common sense. If we are the guest, are we going to ask our friend or family to come to enjoy their promotion on Tuesday at 7 p.m.? I think we are not going to do that, right? I think to me, no. I need to stay with my family after a household day. On the beginning of the week, we normally will go home and enjoy with our family. Okay, number 3. Let's start from the big picture to small picture for room. Start from the big picture to small picture. First of all, start with top line, mean revenue. In top line, need to break down by each section. Start from room revenue. In room revenue, need to break down to ADR and occupancy. That means ADR times room night. Then go further detail into the data analysis. Need to go to the room type. To see each category of our room type, such as standard room, superior room, deluxe, and suite. And then we can see in like standard room, example like 45%, deluxe room 40%, and suite 15%. From that, we will have idea like suite room only 15%. So can we increase for next year while we do business strategy? Then we can think how to increase from 15% to 20% or 30% and so on. Fit market and origin. We need to check and see which market is perform well and which market need to improve. Example like Australian gas, French gas, Japanese gas, or American gas, and so on. Then we need to think how to improve their feeder market by come up with action plan. Channel. Need to see whether it is from direct sale channel or it is coming from online. It is coming from corporate market. We need to see and come up with action plan to improve each channel. Okay, weekday versus weekend. We need to analyze how we are doing during weekday and weekend. From Monday to Friday and Saturday and Sunday. During weekday is empty and during weekend always full. So we need to come up with action plan how to improve during weekday, like offer some special promotion, example like stay 3 pay 2, or play around with some discount. Another example, go from big to small, but we talk about F&B department. So we do the same as room. Start from top line total revenue and break down to food beverage revenue. In F&B revenue breakdown, it different from room revenue breakdown. In F&B, need to analyze on average check. Need to analyze on average check, time, number of cover. Same way calculation as room, ADR, time, room night. Okay, for data analysis is different from room as well. For data analysis, we need to separate between MICE versus wedding and see which one is more profitable. What is average check of each? What is average number of cover, and so on. Banquet versus outlet. We need to analyze revenue from each F&B outlet versus banquet. Which one is more, make more revenue, and which one is more profitable. By each F&B outlet, by each meal period, example like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which one is giving us more revenue? We need to find out why lunch is less revenue compared to dinner, and what can we do to make it better. In-house guests versus outside guests, that means non-resident guests. The guests are not stay in our hotel. We need to see which one is giving us more business. Let's say 85% revenue from our in-house guests and 15% from outside guests. We need to find out why. Then we need to find the best way to make it better. Day of the week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, how each day perform from each segment, like banquet segment and F&B outlet segment. Like we need more mice on weekend or more on weekday, or wedding during weekend or need to have mice during weekend. As we cannot make both mice and wedding on the same weekend, as both mice and wedding are different, but we need to see which one is more revenue and which one is more profitable. Okay, after go through from big to small, it's time to take action from big to small. So let's take action from big to small for room. Okay, let's take Pareto principle as an example. Maybe you know about Pareto principle. Mr. Pareto, he is the scientist who study about insect. One day he found a very interesting theory. For example, there are 500 ants. As you know, ants are very hardworking. It's very hardworking insect, and you can see that out of 500 ants, only 100 ants are working very hard, and the other 400 ants are very lazy, not moving a lot. So 20% of the ants are hardworking, and 80% are relaxing, not concentrate on and play around. And then Mr. Pareto had thinking that was very interesting. Maybe the 20% of the hardworking ants are naturally born with hardworking. So he took only those 20% ants into a separation group, mean 100 hardworking ants out of 500 ants into a separate group, and he watched the same. Then what happened? You know that? He found only 20 ants of 100 ants are hardworking, mean 20% ants are hardworking, and the other 80 are relaxing. So he came out with the scenario of 80-20 rule. So the Pareto principle is coming from this theory. If we have group of people, group of animal, group of insect, mean 20% of the group will produce 80% of the result. That is Pareto principle. Now, this theory is being used in different aspects of business. For example, top 20% of the hotel account is giving us 80% of revenue. 20% of menu item on the a la carte menu in our restaurant is giving us 80% of the revenue from a la carte. 20% of the hardworking people giving us 80% of the result. This is very interesting. So we can apply this theory into our strategy too. Okay, let's go number 4. Take action from big to small about F&B. Okay, first of all, let's talk about top account vs new account. For my opinion, we need to focus on top account rather than new account, because top account giving us more business, while new account did not produce much business to our hotel or restaurant. So we need to give more time and energy to top account or major account. Banquet vs F&B outlet or F&B venue. A simple example, if we can close deal with one wedding, it will be equal to we are selling 1,000 pizza. So we need to focus on selling wedding rather than selling the pizza. Banquet wedding versus Christmas and New Year party. Do you know how many meetings we do for Christmas and New Year party before the event start? And how much money we spend for that party? Usually we spend a lot of money for that festive event. We need to remember that festive party giving us only one day revenue. How about wedding? How much time we spend for the wedding strategy? Did we ever join wedding fair or wedding exhibition? Most of the time, we spend so much money for festive preparation and forget about wedding fair or wedding exhibition. If we focus on wedding, we can increase the number of weddings, and only one wedding will produce same revenue as a festive party. So we need to think the bigger picture to spend the right time and energy for a bigger business to get bigger result. Okay. Special promotion, like daily special promotion, like Monday special, Tuesday special. Most of the time, we can see this type of promotion from our F&B manager. In principle, we need to always think whether our promotion will either increase size of the market or should be increase market share or should be decrease competition, and our daily special do not matching with one of those. Like Saturday, the market is so big, most of the people are going out on Saturday and Sunday, while Monday to Friday people are working. Since the market on the weekend are big, so we need to focus on that. Whenever we do promotion, we need to think about bigger market. Monday market is very small, while Saturday and Sunday market is big. So we need to maximize our market share, and we need to see where the guests go to. One action at a time. If we take 2 or 3 actions at a time, we will have a significant problem. Since we focus on only one action at a time, we need to speed up. If the first action not working, we need to change to another action. We need to keep changing if not working until it's working, but we need to move faster at all time. Action, measure, and follow up. When we have action, we need to have data, and this data will be analyzed and then take into account to have a proper action plan. Okay, each strategy need to have smart plan. Okay, what is SMART? SMART means S stands for specific, M for measurable, A achievable, or realistic, and T is time bound. So all objective or target should follow this rule to have a better chance to be successful. So specific mean not in general. Example, to improve F&B by 10%. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to come up with the exact and specific target. We need to increase cover number from 100 cover to 200 cover. Example, for Saturday, we need to have a specific target and it's measurable, which means we can see here how we are doing. We are below the target or above the target. If above the target, for now, many percent, how many percent, and below target? For how many percent above the target? Another one is called realistic. It looks very similar to achievable. Achievable means realistic. If it's not realistic, that means it's not achievable. So realistic is something makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, it's not realistic. Achievable means within our control. So whenever you make your own target or action plan, make something under our control, under your control. Example, like if FOM, like front office manager say, I will improve number of sale of F&B item next month. It is not under your control. It's up to F&B manager. So it's not achievable. you should be able to influence the result. That means achievable. If someone else has to support that not achievable, okay? Realistic and time bound. Time bound means about the deadline. We need to have a deadline for each stage. By when we need to have our action plan done. That, for example. Okay, so the last one, number 8. The last step is sharing and discussing or brainstorming. All feedback, advice, suggestion are count. Without any idea from different people is very in every department, we cannot come up with better idea. Nothing can be created out of nothing. The important, we share our idea with people around us, and then we discuss, and then we will be able to come up with so many best idea and strategy. It's normally like say in the meeting, like the department head meeting and so on, or departmental meeting. Like say one person they share some idea. So either they're good idea or not good idea. Example, if good idea, and then we can accept it. And if not good idea, so from the not good idea, we can think about the good idea. That means all the idea are count, all the idea are to be considered, whether the idea are good or the idea are not good. So if we have a not good idea, and from the not good idea, we can make to the good idea. So in hotel or in any business, we need to influence, we need to inspire our team to come up with more idea. Okay, so that's the last one. So thank you very much everyone for watching. Looking forward to the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.